Morning guys, welcome to daily video number 58 here on the Costa Rican ranch. We're taking a look at what the calves ate last night. Yesterday I fed them a total of 5 scoops, which a scoop is just under 2 liters. So probably like 9, 9 liters. They've been still getting out. We gotta patch one little area of fencing over here they can just slip right under. They'll soon to be too big for that. A7's on this side and Big D's on the other side right now. How you guys doing? I always gotta check them for cuts, because if they got a cut, we gotta spray it with this Cyprochlor antiseptic or antibiotic type spray so that they don't get screw worms. What you doing, Big D? Oh, he's got some nice grass right there. Yeah, it barely rained last night. I didn't even, Corey told me it rained, and I was wondering because it was a little bit wetter in the morning than usual. This guy's always scared of me. Big D isn't. See what Big D does on the outside. Off to explore. Well, seems like I drink a decent amount of water. I think I'll replace it for him. Starting to get a little too many leaves in there. But they haven't been drinking as much as I thought in here. Even after I turned the camera off yesterday, I saw them 2 or 3 more times up the lane because they escaped out here with the other cows. And they were drinking a lot of water in the big blue tub over there. So it's not too concerning, but I'm gonna refresh their water. I should have videoed it yesterday, but A1 Brahman, the one that we just got at the cattle auction, she fell in the big blue water container and couldn't get out, so I had to drain that and flip it over with her in it. And she was able to get up right after that, but there's always some minor problem here on the farm. Guess I haven't showed these bananas in a while. They're looking a little bit better, bigger. I'm not sure if these will turn into bananas either. As far as the garden, can't remember if I showed it yesterday or not, but the watermelon and the squash are actually looking a better than yesterday even. They're all perked up from the rain, I guess. It didn't get much, and I watered them yesterday too. That one's looking good. Yesterday I think I found 3 or 4 more jalapeno plants, so they're popping up out of the soil. I must have planted them a little bit too deep. I think it said only half an inch, but I might have planted them a little bit deeper, closer to an inch, maybe a little deeper in some spots. But I'm gonna grab this hose here now. I'm gonna drag her over to our kitchen sink hookup, because that'll be long enough to get it over to the calves watering. That came off way faster than it was supposed to. How you doing, bud? Getting a good scratch in? You're a good boy. Many spiders have crawled on me. I'm surprised I haven't gotten any spider bites. Let's see, on the grain pellets, I should say. Yeah, I'm gonna get them. I just fill them up with 3 scoops, and they'll be good till tonight at least. I'm thinking it might rain today. Yeah, it's been no wind. Oh, tank. Okay, yep. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, tired. You were out mowing yesterday, right? Yep. I got it. Yeah. Oh yeah. All we want is rain. Oh, soon here in maybe a few weeks from now, hopefully. I'm a co-founder of UnderglowLighting.com. We stock wheel lights, rock lights, and Underglow Max strip light kits, and we'll be putting on our biggest Rock Max rock lights, replacing these lights that don't even work. The only thing is, we don't usually. The majority of our customers puts them on trucks, and we have magnet mounts that mount flush, and we have bolt mounts that come with the rock lights that mount flush. And obviously these lights aren't flush, so maybe we'll have to come up with an angled bracket and start selling that as well. Because I know a lot of the viewers on here may be farmers and might want to put our rock lights on their tractors, but right now there's some other brands that sell 90-degree angled mounts that we can purchase from, but it'd just be easier if they'd purchase it all together. But we'll see about that. More development on that. Basically, with the company Underglow, what sets us apart is our Underglow Max kits, which are the strip kits. They go around usually cars or vehicles that sit lower. I know a couple guys that put them on their lowrider trucks. Look real good. But what sets us apart is that we have up to 60 combinations of sizes that you can choose to purchase so that you get a perfect fit. And what we're looking for is lighting around from rubber on your tire to the rubber on your tire, so all perfectly all around, instead of having those old 80s or 90s Underglow neon looks that's just straight in the front, doesn't go all the way to the sides of the bumper. You know, it leaves a lot of gaps. So we're looking into the next generation of Underglow being a perfect fit. As much light as possible is the goal. I haven't ever shown this before. This is our feed room. This is where we keep all the feed, obviously. But these pellets, it's in Spanish, but it's Alimento Balanceado Medicado Ternaris. And I bought the whole bag, 46 kilograms. It cost me $36 or $37 for the whole bag. So it's probably about what you'd pay in America. Maybe a few dollars cheaper, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. And I don't know Spanish that well, so if you do, let me know what it means. Everything I buy is going off of Corey's suggestion, and basically what we can and can't get here in Costa Rica. Because here in Gases, it's very limited. far more limited than what we can get even in Liberia, which is 20-minute bus ride from Bagaces. I'm just gonna give them 3 scoops today. I've usually been giving them 2, but then I've been having to do that more often. Since they have what they have, in their feeding trough right now, I may only need to give them 3 scoops, and they might be good till tomorrow, but I'll check later tonight and see if I end up giving them 1 scoop. I don't want to give them too much because if it rains, then it all becomes soggy, and I have to replace it anyways. But we'll see. Just like that, Big D's back in here. He senses I'm gonna give him some grain. Come on, Big D, I got some grain for you. Oh, both of you. They'll hear it. Come on over. There you are, bud. Give them a little check over to make sure they don't have any cuts on them, because they've been going underneath that barbed wire, so we really got to make sure, because screw worms can be detrimental to them. I'm looking at things like this, like it's not an open wound. Maybe it was at one time, possibly before we got them. We just got them at auction a few weeks ago. But his belly's starting to get big. Big belly. This guy, it's so hard for me to get close to him. So I always got to look at him from afar. And he is starting on that back leg there, getting a little lighter. So we already deparasited him, so I got to keep an eye on that right here, because that's a sign that they have parasites and that they're starting to lose their fur and their skin will start to get a little discolored. But I'm hoping that was just from before. But over the next few days and weeks, I'll keep an eye on that. If it gets worse, we're going to have to deparasite them for sure again. Which it would just be either an oral fenbendazole, we'll give them, I believe, 5 cc's, or we'll give them 2 to 3 cc's of ivermectin. And the ivermectin is a syringe that would just give them in the right near their necks. I'll let you guys eat. Alright, now I'll turn the water off. Corey had a buddy come out yesterday, and fix the water pump that melted. They just had to replace the top of it. I believe it was the compressor or the actual pump. I'm not sure exactly what I'm talking about. But that's real nice. We got insane water pressure now. Everything's going to be a lot quicker on the farm. A lot better water pressure in the showers. Morning. How you guys doing? They were just born 48 hours ago. She was, Keith. Gonna have a bull, it's a bull calf. Turn into a bull. They look like they've been doing good. Kind of hard to see the little bull here in the shade. I'm not gonna disturb them by getting a little closer. Seem like they've been doing well. I come over here to check the water level here, just so we don't have the same problem as we did last time. The water level in the plastic tanks got too low, so then the pump blew up, melted, and destroyed it. So there's no low pressure water cutoff, and that's why that happened. So, oh, okay, so there's a whole new pump. I thought they were able just to replace the stop part. They weren't. They just put a whole new pump on there. But let's check the water level. Yeah, she's like 90% filled. Maybe higher than that. So we'll be good for today for sure, but maybe tonight we'll fill her up. I don't know. That little pump looks good though. It's definitely working good so far. But what we definitely need to add on there is a low pressure cutoff switch. Because at least in the States, they're 18 bucks. And these pumps, I'm not sure about this one, but this one is $400. 400 is a lot more expensive than 20 bucks. I'm over here already, so I may as well check the eggs. Corey found a bunch of eggs this morning. Maybe seven eggs. And that is a record because the most eggs we've ever gotten while I was here was probably 3. And that was a random weird day. Other than that, we're lucky if we get 1 egg every other day. We are very lucky. But I'll definitely check tonight because since they're laying eggs. And we're going to start letting them out every day now. Yesterday was just an odd day because Corey was doing certain things and we wanted to make sure the calves ate all their grain they could. But now we're just going to keep them out all day, every day. The chickens and turkeys and everything, that is. The pigs lately, that's the next thing. Probably Monday or early next week. We gotta fix the electric pig fence because we want them pigs out in the pasture tilling for us so that we may not plant seed now just because it's been acting like the dry season, but we want them out in the pasture tilling the pasture for us. But we couldn't because the electric fence was broke and they were getting into the farmer's field and they were also getting across the river some other farmer's property, which is a big problem. So we've been keeping them in their pen. It's been maybe less than 2 weeks from that now. So we're hoping to get that fixed here soon so we can let them out. They can do some work in the pasture for us. And we're hoping end of September or even through September and October that the rainy season comes back at least for a couple months. And if it does, then we'll be planting a lot of grass seed around here and hoping that that sticks on there and can give us a lot of grass throughout the dry season here in Costa Rica. I've been thinking, we live on a dirt road out here and there's a lot of farmers down this road. This is a farming community down around here. And there's only one store and it's up near Bagaces. It's right outside of the limits of city limits of Bagaces or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if it's what the exact term is in Spanish. But and that store is expensive, and I'm not sure if you can get lighters and matches, and you might be able to get stuff like that. But I'm just thinking about getting some sort of non-electric vending machine type stuff set out by the road, mount it somewhere, and sell lighters and matches and stuff people need here, so they don't have to go all the way into town, or just from where we are, that one store might be 2 miles from us. So, and a lot of people have bikes and motorcycles and stuff, but they don't want to go all the way to town. So I think that'd be a great spot for them to stop and just get the stuff they might need there. Well, we'll see what I find out here. Who knows? Just a thought I've been having. Well, it's Sunday, guys. I think I'm gonna chillax the rest of the day and just make sure the calves are fed and chickens are out of the calves feeding trough. But I post daily videos. Come back subscribe right now and come back tomorrow. I'm going to have an extra long video for you guys. You'll be able to see what we're doing here on the farm and any tips. And if you got tips for us, let us know in the comments. We do organic pasture raised cattle farming here on the ranch, and we want to learn from other farmers as well. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys.